What's up, everybody? Welcome to another show, Jammin with J Money from SportsbookReview.com. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's my guy Junior Brown. It's my guy Jordan Sharp, and I'm J Money. Y'all know we're gonna try to. Well, today we're just gonna talk about the NBA All Star Game. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the 3-point contest, dunk contest, all that. You know what I'm saying? We got the little World versus USA game tonight, man. So we're gonna try to find something, man. Might you know what I'm saying? Might throw out a few college picks. I know I've been looking at some college yesterday. Went 2-1 on the college picks yesterday, man. The NBA didn't really treat me so well. But let's roll that poker tournament real quick, Larry, if you can.
Hey guys, Lee Martin here. On Saturday, February 15th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, SBR is hosting a poker charity tournament to raise awareness about Angelman syndrome, or AS. AS is a rare disorder that currently has no cure. Symptoms include developmental delays, no or minimal use of words, seizures, and a few other serious conditions. To take part in the event, reserve a seat by logging into the SBR poker client and buy into the event with 200 bet points. For each buy-in made, SBR will donate $20 to cureangelman.org. If you're curious if this is a legitimate charity, know that this is SBR's 6th year running this tournament. SBR will also provide a list of donors as well as an invoice of payment to the charity once the event concludes. Over here at SBR, we have members of our forum family that have been directly affected by this syndrome. Our goal is to raise more awareness and help drive fundraising to support research and an eventual cure for Angelman syndrome. We hope for an even greater turnout this year, so please spread the word to friends, family, and anyone else who is willing to participate in the event. I'll see you then.
We'll see you then. We'll see you then. You good, Junior? You went out there for a second, my guy. Everything cool with you? How was your day yesterday?
Not too good. Been a rough week. It's funny. I think it was at the beginning of the week you had mentioned that I'd been hot the previous week, and I was like, yeah, you never know though. You can't ever get too excited about that. I haven't been horrible, but I haven't had a winning day since I don't think Monday. So it's been a rough week. All-Star game is I think here at a good time for me personally. Get to crunch these numbers, try to just take a look at the market and just see how to respond after the All-Star break. Because if you've been in this game a long time, some of these teams come out acting kind of weird after the All-Star game. 10 days off kind of throws off team chemistry in some cases. So we definitely got to be careful when you're handicapping after the All-Star break. So just looking to try and come out sharp for the second half of the season.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a little tricky that first day because some of the teams that don't look so good, they might look good after you know what I'm saying that many days of rest. That first day bad, and that's obviously something that obviously noticed yesterday. I mean, it was yesterday wasn't too nice, man, for me. I must say, the Clippers end up didn't get it done. It was I mean, I knew when Paul George should have just took the Celtics second half pick, but they still had a chance to win it there late. But I mean, Paul George not going for the second half. I knew it was gonna be bad there with a growing, but we ended up taking the L. But you got to take your L. Like I mean, thought Ingram's gonna play. He didn't play. The Pelicans were still in it though. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. You can't make excuses. Say just because they didn't play, they still in the game. Still was up. They just didn't end up getting it done, man. Take the L's. I mean, the players sit out sometimes. You still win. Say, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? So. Hey, you got to take the losses just like you take the dubs, man. It is what it is. What's up, Jordan? Everything cool with you?
Yeah, yesterday wasn't bad for me at all. It was a slight win on the day, even though I missed a couple of my picks. But I think I said, explicitly, like we got to be. I don't think that Brandon Ingram playing was a lock, and that ended up being the case. And I ended up jumping on that first quarter under and cashing it by the hook. But I also took the first half and that one under 120. And that technical foul by Billy Donovan sent me in a loss, and then didn't even matter because Steven Adams made that goofy 50-footer at the end of the half, and so that kind of sucked. But I did react quickly on some of those props on that Jaylen Brown news because he was looking probable and then got ruled out, and then I hit up Gordon Hayward and Jason Tatum's over. We know what Jason Tatum did last night, so I mean, yeah, the Clippers lost though. That hurt me too. I was on them as well. Had them on the money line a little bit and the +2. That double overtime. What are you going to do? Paul George going out at halftime, like you said, Jay. It's just unfortunate. You're gonna run into some of this stuff, and then as Junior said, I couldn't agree more. Like you got to be real careful here once we get back into action next Thursday and Friday night. Some of these things, there's gonna be some crazy stuff happening, to say the least. I can't wait to talk about it with you guys, but we got a nice little week off before then. We got to talk about this game tonight and the game on Sunday, though.
Exactly. Yep. Got to talk about this. I mean, that game tonight, man. I don't know. I don't really mess with that type shit. I'm looking at college. I know yesterday in college, and the only one I took a L on was FAU. UTSA, we got the cash, and Texas State. We got the cash with both of those. I ain't gonna say rather easily, but it wasn't a sweat, man. But the FAU, it was up at the half, man. Them boys ended up losing by 2, bro. It would have been nice, man. It would have been nice little 3-0 sweep. But it's all good. We're gonna keep this shit going. You better believe, especially tomorrow. Even though I'm moving, hey, I gotta lock some shit in. I'm be moving boxes. This the last day in this spot over here, man. So next time y'all see me on camera, I'm gonna be at the new spot, and I can't fucking wait. Be honest with you, man. Fucking birds and shit chirping over here, train out the these motherfuckers over here, man. But we'll get to that shit later, man. First, I want to talk about or we could talk about that game tonight. Jordan, do you have a play? Do you have something on this game tonight? World versus USA.
Yeah, I was looking at this morning, and actually I was looking at it last night after games tipped off, and it was starting to open some of the offshore shops, and it was looking like the USA, I think, was like at 3.5 favorites most places, and it has steamed very heavily in both that and the overs direction. It opened the total opened under 300 points. It's now at like 305. The USA's got at least 3 points. They're at 5.5 now, up from 3.5. So there's been a lot of action on. I did jump on Team USA minus 4.5, just because the simple reason that really the world, if you look at the players they have, and Junior's going to hate me for this because there's a lot of, I think there's a record 4 Canadians on the world team this year, and they all are very good. Brandon Clark, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, I expect big games from them tonight. But the USA is just too talented, and the world's best player, Luka Doncic, we just don't know how much playing time he's going to get tonight because he's coming off injury. And then you look at he's playing in the All-Star game, the historical comps for that. He may have a good game. He may play a good amount of minutes. I'm not saying that that's not possible, but I think they do play college times and halves in this game, if I'm not mistaken. And I'd be surprised if he plays into the high 20s in minutes. I'd say they're probably going to limit him as much as possible and give him a chance to shine on Sunday more than anything. And if that's the case, I think Team USA wins pretty easily. They won the game pretty easily last year, if I'm not mistaken. The total was pretty high then. Let me see the final. Have it pulled up. The final score of that one was 161-144 USA over World. I think you probably see a similar instance of that, and the line movement suggests that I think I'm on the right side of it here. I got it at 4.5. It's at 5.5 now. But I think it still has at least a little bit of value left in it.
You got anything on this one, Junior?
No, I don't bet on exhibition games, but I do agree with everything Jordan just said. I definitely don't hate what you said. Just because the team has Canadians don't mean I'm blind. I mean, I do wear pretty thick glasses, but I ain't blind. The Team USA has way more talent. First of all, I'll tell you what the first problem is. I did a write-up for on SBR.com, and the first thing I mentioned is I don't bet on exhibition games, so it was just more of a write-up just for anyone looking for, some analysis on these teams. The problem with the world team is they don't have any playmakers. Like, obviously they have Luka Doncic, but you got to figure he just came off an ankle injury. He only played like one game before this All-Star break. He's definitely not going to play heavy minutes in a rookie versus world game, rookies versus sophomore game, which is essentially what this is. They just rebranded it. Instead, he's going to save his energy for the All-Star game. He's the best European player since Dirk, pretty much, right? So he's representing the world. And I mentioned in my write-up, he's the first of the European next big things to actually really be a next big thing. Most of these guys that we've heard for the last 20 years coming out of Europe have been trash, even though they were expected to do big things. Dirk was not a prodigy. We didn't know Dirk was going to be this good. I guess Greek Freak is technically European because he was born in Europe, even though he's African. But you didn't know he was going to be this good either. He wasn't a prodigy. All the guys who they said were going to be something, they've been nothing since the old school days of when the golden generation, for those of you that are old enough to remember, like the Vlade Divac, Tony Kukoc, Drazen Petrovic.
Petrovic.
Yeah, back in them days, they had all kinds of ballers in Europe. But in the last 20 years, they've been good players, but nothing like what we're seeing out of Luka. So I say all that to say that Luka's looking forward to the All-Star game, not this rookie versus sophomore game. And other than Luka, the only playmaker you have on that entire team is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Besides Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, you got a bunch of wing guys that are not really playmakers. And even if you think they're playmakers, their usage ratings are so low on their respective teams they don't even play that role really in the NBA. So I just think Team USA has way too much talent for these guys to handle. So I would definitely lean Team USA in this game.
Yeah, and there's some line discrepancy here as well, man. I see a 5.5 at Bovada. I see 4 at 5 dimes, bookmaker and U wager, and then it's a 3.5 at Bet Online. So I don't know what's going on there. And honestly, I didn't even look into this game. I don't mess around with this shit, man, at all.
I think the
I'd rather
SBR
look at
odds
some
page is a
college.
little
I'm gonna
slow
look,
on
you know what
them.
I'm
I'm
saying?
looking at
I'm
some
be
of the
dead
other
serious
shops.
with you.
It seems like they're at 5 still. I'm sorry. I think the SBR odds page is a little slow on this line for some reason because I'm looking at some of the other shops and it has moved, so it's a little off. It's a little slow, whatever it is. But
Yeah, I don't know what they got going. Honestly, I don't care. Anything can happen in this one. I don't. In in my opinion, it's too much to cap. It's, you know what I'm saying. Anything can happen. What if Dunkers does come to play? What if he does care? I'm staying off, man. It's could go either way. I'd rather look at some college today, man. Bet on some college. I'll watch it. But as far as betting, I'm going on some shit that I know that I have a track record of. There was some shit all season numbers. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit to go off of. This one, when I tell you anything can happen, but that's why Junior's saying, "Hey, I don't bet on exhibition games, man." Let's talk about the slam dunk contest, man. Let's talk about it. We got a couple of players that lost it already. You know what I'm saying? Come runner up. You got Dwight Howard and broke out the Superman before. He the biggest underdog here. But then you got Pat Connaughton as well. I thought that he should have been the biggest underdog, to be honest with you. But and Dwight said he was gonna have Kobe help him with it. So that was, you know what I'm saying, it's pretty crazy as well. They was practicing, doing some shit together. So who you think gonna win it, Junior? Who you think gonna win the dunk contest? You think Eric Gordon gonna fly over somebody else again? What?
Can I just say something? Can I just be a hater for a second?
go for it. We love
Get
this.
Dwight Howard the fuck out of the dunk contest, son. What kind of clown shit is this, son? When was Dwight Howard in the dunk contest? Like 10 years ago?
Yeah, it was
Get this guy the
2008.
fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, he is pretty old.
No Dwight Howard for me, bro. Sorry.
Hey, I think he got a better chance than Pat Connaughton. You know, to be honest. I know you like the Bucks, Junior, but I think he got a better chance. You can't forget that boy still. You look at Dwight Howard, he is older. That boy is stocky as a business. I mean, he even a little more stocky than he used to be. He can still jump pretty high. I'm just saying, he can. Obviously, he'll pretty tall. He still got some
I'll
leap.
stop being a hater for a second. Derrick Jones Jr. Because when Derrick Jones Jr. dunks, his chin's at the rim. So
right,
you got to figure he could do something special.
Yeah, no, and honestly, I think if Derrick Jones Jr. and Aaron Gordon are not in the, I mean, obviously those are going to likely be the two finalists. It's going to be them going head to head. That's what everybody want to see. The other two, I mean, like you say, they got to put somebody in there, but they could have did a little better than that. You're right, but so you say Derrick Jones Jr. Yeah, it depends on the creativeness. You can't sleep on my guy Aaron Gordon, though, man. I wish we'd have had Zach LaVine in there again this year, man. I don't know why they tripping. They need to get them boys a show. Dunk contest ain't the same like it used to be when it used to be stacked. You know what I'm saying? Stacked up with high flyers. It ain't the same now, man. If I ain't mistaken, didn't they used to have more as well, more people? But I don't know. What you got, Jordan?
Yeah, the dunk contest is actually pretty interesting this year, but I'm with Junior. I would have loved to see Zach LaVine not be in the 3-point contest and take Dwight Howard's spot in the dunk contest. That's first and foremost, and then we could have a little bit of that rematch magic from the Aaron Gordon Zach LaVine dunk contest of I don't know how many years ago that was, but that was a great dunk contest to say the least. But I will say this: airplane mode is the favorite for a reason. Sometimes the chalk is the chalk, and he is absolutely the favorite here in my eyes. I don't see that anything could dispute that. The dude is absolutely insane vertical ability. That being said, I don't think you could sleep necessarily on Pat Connaughton. Like, this is a dude who, like, not only is an NBA player and is a pretty competent bench player for a very good team. Like, this dude had a 98-mile-an-hour fastball, and I think he has like a 42-inch vertical. Like, he's a two-sport, like, absolute all-star when it comes to athletic ability. And if he can get over, and if he's also one of the smaller guys in the competition too. So just when he jumps, it's gonna just look cooler, I think, than when a Dwight Howard gets up, and it doesn't look cool when a guy's who's 6'10", 6'11" doing it. So what is he, like, 4-1? Like, I mean, it's not a terrible play, but I agree it's hard to bet against airplane mode in this one. Like, it's just if he like I think Jay said, if he comes with the creativity, it's over, I think.
Yeah, and he's done it before, man. He's done it. Hey, the boy, We'll see him boy roll out a car or something. My thing with the dunk what's called contest. It's like it's only so much shit you can do. You know what I'm saying? Before it gets to the point where it's like
Yeah.
where you give it after so many years, it gets like, how are you gonna do something that ain't nobody else ever done? There's shit I'm seeing some. I think it was Zach LaVine I saw this morning practicing going from the free throw line a 360. Now that shit. Yeah, he couldn't get it done. That's gonna be tough. If somebody do that, bro, I mean, you gotta break out the 60 for that. I mean, or 100, something. Hey,
J
just end
Money.
it right here. What you say?
I guarantee you, goofy ass Dwight Howard is gonna wear some kind of prop or do some kind of skit or have some kind
Yeah,
of goofy ass
don't put it
costume.
like that, bro.
That's
Because
why I
he
don't
probably
like
gonna
him.
do. He gonna put
Sick of
some.
this
He gonna
dude,
do
bro.
something for Kobe. He gonna do something for Kobe. You know what I'm saying? So you
You know
can't
what he
talk
should do
down
for
on him too
Kobe?
much.
Stay
He
his
is gonna
ass at
do a little
home.
tribute. You said what?
Just stay his ass at home for Kobe.
Come on, man. Damn. Come on, man. He already in there. It's too late now. They asked him, man. He didn't ask them. He didn't ask them. They came
That's the
to Dwight
story.
Howard, said, do you want to do it? You see what I'm saying? So you can't, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they picked him. Let the man do what he do. I can see if he was lobbying for it. I can see if that, but come on, Junior. Don't be. Hey, he on the team with the best record in the West right now, man. You can't hate on him too much, man. And he's producing, Junior. Come on, you got to give him some. You can't. You got to give credit where it's due. He producing. He look good right now with the Lakers.
He does. He does.
That's the only thing. He might not have a chance in the dunk contest, but he looks like a revamped player this year. And I can't say I wasn't a fan of Dwight Howard, but I do have to back him here because he was a big kid. He was one of those guys, a big kid. He played too much. This year he came and said, "Give me a second chance. If LA give me a second chance, I'll come back right." And right so far he's lived up to that. So I had to give him his credit because he talked it all through the offseason. He actually showed it. And you know what I'm saying? I was telling everybody that was a good pickup by the Lakers, man. You motherfuckers didn't. Nobody want to listen to me about the Lakers, man. Nobody want to listen to me this offseason. And then they got the better regular. You see the Clippers fucking around. Man, it's cool, man. It's cool. But yeah, I think it's clear cut out of Eric Gordon or Derrick Jones Jr. I think that Dwight Howard, I mean, if he really try to pull out something or do something like with some Kobe-esque or something, or put the jersey on something, I think that's gonna get him some points there or something. I think he has a better. I think that Pat Connaughton, in my opinion, should be the biggest underdog. I know he high flyer, all that, but still, I don't think he can hang with the other guys. Be interesting to see what Derrick Jones Jr. does, though, man. Let's do the 3-point contest, and I wish I get out, man. I was thinking, I wish I could get out there, man. Dude, I go and practice. Let me get a few practice rounds in, man. I bust some threes too, man. Hey, I get out there with them boys. I ain't playing Trae Young, Joe Harris, David Bertans, Duncan Robinson, Buddy. He got some snipers out here, boy. Devin Booker, Zach LaVine, and Devontae Graham. Man, Zach LaVine, yeah. Don't get me wrong, you can bust some threes now, but come on, bro. Dunk contest for you, bro. I mean, I think I would hit more threes than Zach
Hold
LaVine.
on,
He got a shot.
Money.
Don't get me wrong, but what you say?
Why is
What you say?
Devontae Graham plus 1,000, bro?
Right, that's what I'm looking
That's
at. I'm like,
I was
what's
confused
going
by that as
on?
well. I'm
That's
getting 12 to
that's
1.
mad
out.
disrespectful.
It is.
That's worth.
That's
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
A little
tough.
sprinkle.
That's good. That should piss him
Yeah.
off.
Yo.
That should,
Yeah,
and
that's worth the
Bertans is
sprinkle.
a baller, but I think maybe Bertans should be somewhere down the bottom or something. To be honest with you, Joe Harris,
Nah.
he hadn't been the same this year. Joe Harris,
Don't
just
sleep
because
on the
I
Latvian
wish I
Steph
could bet.
Curry now, Jay.
Can you bet against somebody? Can you bet? Hey, this motherfucker gonna lose for sure, or ain't gonna make it after. What you got, Jordan? Who you like? Who your dark horse here?
Don't be sleeping on the Latvian Steph Curry, man. Don't sleep on my guy Davis Bertans now. That's the one I'm eyeballing right now. And I agree with you. I'm getting 12 to 1 on Devontae Graham. That's absolutely ridiculous. He's way too good of a shooter. Like some of these volume shooters that they have as some of the favorites are just absolute Joe bait. But I think there's a couple of them that could have some value, and I think Bertans is one of them. Like Joe Harris, obviously the favorite for a reason. Like I'm going after these set shooter guys, and like I'm looking at some of these other odds that I'm getting like of with the new rules with that deep Mountain Dew zone shot as well. I mean, I think that really adds some value to a guy like Trae Young or Bertans who has that has that kind of range too. So I don't know, this has become like the marquee event though. No, like the dunk contest is kind of like but this is like the fun one nowadays because it's like guys are like really like in the heat of competition. Like I don't know what you guys think, but this is my favorite event of the All-Star Weekend, especially to bet on because it's just it's kind of wide open. You can get some good value if you dive in deep enough here.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're exactly right. If you kind of spread your money out around, like say if you pick your top four, you know what I'm saying? If you pick your top four and they're like dark horses, you come out and make some money, especially if one of them, hey, Devontae Graham, I mean, he a long shot. Somebody chat said he don't shoot 30 foot. Devontae Graham be pulling up. That boy be pulling up from where, hey, I remember it was a time during the season he was balling. He hadn't been that hot as of late. So I mean it's probably why he's the biggest one, but still he can shoot. Oh, he can pull some threes. But obviously he's the youngest guy in there as well. Maybe not, maybe Trey Young's maybe 1 year younger. Yeah, because Devontae Graham was in college, I think, all 4 years. He one of the guys I respect going. You know what I'm saying? The whole, if I'm pretty sure 3-4 years at Kansas, pretty damn sure. What's up, Junior? What you thinking? You got a dark horse here? You think Trey Young should be the favorite here? I guess my guy Junior, everything cool? What? Jordan, are you
Yeah,
still there?
I don't know if we lost him or not.
Okay, no, it's all good, man. My dark horse. I think don't sleep on Buddy Hield, man. If that boy get hot,
Yeah.
I ain't a big fan of him, but if Buddy Hield gets hot, bro, that boy can bust some consistent threat. That boy got like when I say a pure shooter, the boy I'm talking about. And I remember most of these players all the way from college. You know what I'm saying? When the boy was at Oklahoma, you couldn't stop him. You know what I'm saying? I seen him do some incredible shit, man. Pull up threes, or that boy got one of them quick shots too, man. So he ain't gonna run out of his shots, but it's just all about taking your time. I think Buddy Hield is a nice little dark horse for this one, man. But I can't say. I'll be honest with you guys. I've never bet a 3-point contest or dunk contest. Not one time. It's always watch them. I like to watch them. Or sometimes I remember I think a couple years ago I missed them. I would be doing other shit. It's just better shit. I think you know what I'm saying. It's out there. It wasn't really the same, but in my opinion, unless I just had one absolute lock, I wouldn't. I mean, making bets for fun. I really feel like it's me personally. No one out there. No shit to anybody, but just me personally. It would just be me making bets for fun. And honestly, I don't really like that. I don't like losing. I don't want to lose a bet for fun. You see what I'm saying? We playing Madden 2K for $20. I'm gonna be pissed if I lose, even though it's 20. I don't like the fact that you saying, "Oh, I beat you," or talking shit is just gonna run me hot on inside. I'm gonna want to fight, or we're gonna have to go play basketball or something. I know I'm finna bust your ass with. Son, it's just the way I am, man. So I probably won't make a single bet on the 3-point contest, but I'll come on. We'll talk about it. I mean, like I said, if I was to make a bet, it would be Buddy Hield at plus 550. What can you get? What you think about that one, Jordan? Buddy Hield.
Yeah, I'm getting healed at 7-1 too, so that's not a bad value
Yeah,
play at all. Because I think like for me, like it's got to be the combination of the range and the one of the best the best of the set shooters essentially in this kind of competition. Like the guys that create for themselves, I think like a Devontae Graham and a Zach LaVine, like they should be underdogs. They may be a little underpriced in some instances, but I'm looking at the guys like I said, like Bertans, like Duncan Robinson. I saw steam a little bit earlier a day or two ago when these odds came out at 5-1. He's not a bad value play either. But I mean, like I kind of looking at those guys and like you said though, Buddy Hield has a nice little combination of being a nice set shooter, has a ton of range, obviously. Like that's not a bad play. He may have some value as well. It's just kind of really depends on that. I wouldn't go crazy with like 4 guys or something like that. I might pick your top 1 or 2 is I think what I'm gonna do. And I think Bertans is probably top for me at this point. I'm still trying to figure out that hedge though. I'm looking at Duncan Robinson. I think is maybe like my top 2 guys for this one right now.
yeah. So Jordan, the only thing I'm saying is, so say if you get some, say if you picking, so say if you say, all right, Trey Young, or even if you like one of the favorites, which obviously I'm just saying, say if you pick 4 and some of them are up there like 700 to 1, or if you hit one of those, it's gonna cover all of them. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is giving you a wider variety to, you know what I'm saying, to win. I feel like that's the best deal. Like I say, I don't do it. So Jordan, you might want to listen to Jordan on this one. Pick your top 2. It's just the way I'm looking at it, the way the odds are. I feel like maybe 3 or 4, you're upping your opportunities to win, because I mean, really, you got all snipers out there. Anybody can win. It really should be no set favorite. I don't care what their percentages are during the year, anything. This is totally different. You really don't have anybody in your face, so anybody could get any one of these guys and get super hot. And obviously, it's gonna go out because the favorite could go down in the first round. It only takes one bad, and that's the only thing about betting this thing. It only takes one bad. He don't make the cut. Then you know what I'm saying? It'll be 2 guys guys in there at the end that you like, damn, I ain't even expecting to be in there. So that's where it comes to where them having the 3-4 and you got one get knocked out. Okay, boom, I still got so and so. Woo woo. I don't know. That's just the way I would do it. But like I say, I I don't like betting for fun. When I bet, I'm like, okay, I really feel strong on some shit. What you got? What you think, Junior? You making a play on this one on the 3-point contest?
No, but if I did, I would sprinkle a little some on Devontae
My guy sound
Graham
like a
because
robot over here.
why not?
You sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger,
No
Junior.
matter what.
Damn, bro, we're gonna have to. I think he said he did say
I
something
think he
about
said, yeah.
sprinkle. He says I did get the sprinkle. I will be back. He said sprinkle a little bit on the.
I think he
No, I
said
just
Devontae
mentioned.
Graham.
I
I'm
think
pretty sure he said Devontae
yeah, he
Graham
said
sprinkle.
sprinkle a little bit on Devontae Graham. Man, we doing like Jimmy today. We got a comedy show too, man. Y'all got me cracking up today. Man, I was pissed off. I was pissed off last night, man. Really past 2 days, you pissed me off, man. I fucking hot. I'm still hype. I'm fucking pissed, man. But yeah, he was saying sprinkle a little bit. If he did make a play, it'd be sprinkle a little bit on Devontae Graham, and I think I think if Devontae Graham see these odds, what they doubt me? Okay, I know if it was me, let me show these boys. Let me show these boys. Hey, PJ, I went out party with you, but you know, and I seen the and PJ watched. I've been watching this snap lately, and so him and Devontae Graham, when they was at the airport, Devontae Graham just laid back, sleep. He just and PJ like, man, he can't be that tired. I guess they had just flown back to Charlotte, and then they finna fly, you know what I'm saying, to Chicago to the All-Star festivities, man. But yeah, Devontae Graham, he could be a what's call it. He say, "Show us your rings, man." Yeah, I got trying to get the championship rings, man. I need to get some more of them, man. I ain't gonna do that. This ain't what the show about, man. Not about my jury, but I remember people before talking about my shit. Fake, no, don't do that, bro. Come on, man. I spend too much money on this shit, man. Talking about shit don't fake shit don't shine like this, my guy. Don't do that, man. Nah, but Jordan. So what's gonna be your 2 plays on the contest? I just want to know because I'm gonna be rooting for you. I'm gonna be rooting for you to, you know what I'm saying, the cash.
I may just keep it to Bertans, but if I do make a second one on it, it'll probably be Duncan Robinson. But I like your Buddy Hield pick too, just because the value that I'm getting compared to I think some of the other shops out there is not bad either. Just the problem is that once you start spreading it out too much, your profit margin just goes down. So you got to just make up with that with a bunch of volume. And I just rather go after my favorite play, the one I feel the best about, and just go all in about it. I'm in never hedge mode right now, All-Star weekend. That's what I'm going for tonight and tomorrow and Sunday. So we're in never hedge mode right now. So I might just make it on the Latvian Steph Curry. That's all it is. Davos Bertans, don't doubt him.
I got you. Yeah, I won't be making a bid on it. So I don't know. Man.
What do you think
I'm
of the
staying
skills
off
competition?
of it. The skills competition, like I say, those little extra stuff, I don't be into them, man. I must say, I don't. Jordan, I was gonna ask you and Junior about it, man. That's what I was. I mean, I'm the host. I was going y'all know the regular show. I got plenty to say about the games, but I can't say the skills challenge. I'm not missing. Can you bet on that one? Can you bet on it? I know you can bet on the game tonight.
Yeah.
I know you can bet on the All-Star game. The you know what I'm saying? That's the next thing we're gonna talk about, the All-Star game. The you know what's on Sunday. But I didn't know that you could bet on the skills challenge. I mean, I'm pretty sure today you can bet on damn near whatever. Hey, dude, he got to go use the bathroom over or under 1.5 times a game. They might have some shit like that, but what do you have some on it?
No, I don't have anything on this one. If I had a free play, I'd probably go after like a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, also at 5-1. I know the odds I'm looking at is basically Dinwiddie and Middleton are the favorites, and then right behind them are Tatum and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and then Pascal Siakam and Pat Beverly, and then the 2 big men are the biggest underdogs. But I mean, like a guy, that can you got to go after a guy who can, has a diverse set of skills, can knock down the 3 pretty easily, can make that pass on the first attempt, is pretty quick with the ball. All those things kind of add up to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander for me. So if I was making a bet on this play, which I probably won't, but if you made me to, I'd probably go with Shea. We could talk about the All-Star game too, because I know that's kind of the crown jewel this whole weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Man, we had up to 211 in here, in the chat, 206. I mean, this 206, I guarantee, is the absolute loyalists. I mean, because they watching the show live, and it's no official NBA games today. It's the, you know what I'm saying, little World versus USA. But this 200 right here, this is 200 strong, and I'm pretty sure the 200 that watch every single day. We appreciate y'all, man. Hit the like button if you can. Y'all like the content. We appreciate y'all for, you know what I'm saying, tuning in every day. And y'all keep it up, man. Keep it, you know what I'm saying? I know every day we won't have a good day, but y'all know that's why y'all here. Most of the days we have good days. You ain't gonna win every single day. I can tell you that. If that was the case, you probably wouldn't see me. I'd be, you know what I'm saying? I ain't telling what I'd be doing. I'd be having millions of dollars. Millions if I knew the future of something, boy. But let's get to the All-Star game, man. Team LeBron favored by 5 over Team Giannis. Total set at 300, and there's no way in hell I'll be looking at the under. Tell you that much, that there's no fucking way. Might hit 400 in today's NBA, because you see regular season games mess around, go damn near go what we saw the Rockets versus Wizards went with like 148, 145 or something. And there was no overtimes. There was no overtimes in that game. I remember, man. What you thinking, Junior? You back? Everything good? You went Arnold Schwarzenegger on us for a second there.
Yeah, people in the chat saying that I was at Jordan's house or something. I don't know why they hating on my boy Jordan. Jordan, don't be letting these guys talk that smoke to you, my guy.
I don't even read the chat. That's the first step of the show right here. That's the first rule of doing anything like this is don't read the chat.
Yeah, I gotta read the chat. The chat, my guys, man. Jordan, before you had a lot of internet issues, man, but everything cool with them now, so they don't have nothing to say. You can't have nothing to say now,
I ran that cable. I felt pretty proud of that. So we fixed that issue. I knew what the problem was. I don't know what
jokes,
Junior's issue is.
It's just jokes. You give out. You probably come out. You come out here, give out winning pick. They gonna have to hear nothing that you say, and then you give out the pick, winning pick, and then they gonna love the hell out of you. Trust me. Right. So it don't matter about the damn internet. They could just hear a little choppy shit. You hear the play. Oh well, hey Junior. Hey, Jordan Cash showed me yesterday. He my guy. I guarantee you that's what it's gonna be like. But yeah, man. Jordan, what's your look? What's your look on this game, man? On the All-Star game.
I haven't really delved too deep into this one yet because I've been trying to look at the stuff for tonight and tomorrow more, but it's hard for me to fade Team LeBron just because I think that they have a little bit more invested in showing out a little bit. But I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard to really bet this game with the new format. That's the thing that I'm really interested in, is how this plays out, because I guess the first three quarters start at 0, and then they come up with the winning score or whatever for the fourth quarter, and I'm very confused as how I can integrate that into handicapping, because it's not really a normal game. It's going to be played with 4 quarters here. So I was kind of interested to see what you guys have to think about the format and how that may play into finding an edge in the betting markets here on Sunday.
Junior, you wanna answer that? I did hear about a new format, but it's all the more reason for me is I'm gonna tell you.
Listen, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. First of all, I love how professional Jordan is. He doesn't ever take a day off. He gives you guys. I know he doesn't read the chat, but you guys in the chat, that's why you listen to the show, because he gives you that hard hitting content. I haven't watched the NBA All-Star game in 4 years. I hate exhibition games. I don't watch the Pro Bowl in the NFL. I don't watch the NHL All-Star game, the baseball. I don't watch no goddamn exhibition. I don't even watch NBA preseason games until the last couple of weeks, just for handicapping purposes. I don't watch exhibition. I'm sorry, guys. I want to tell you the truth and just be honest. I'm not gonna watch this All-Star game. I don't know what the format is. I don't care what the format is, because they don't care. If they don't care, then I don't care. That's just how I look at that.
That's the truth, yeah.
You got me over here crying, bro. No.
Jam, I'm gonna tell you something funny. I coach a basketball team. In my league, I got picked to coach this year's All-Star game. Worst thing that ever happened to me. I didn't say word for 40 minutes, dog. I just sat there and just, you go in for him, you come out. That's the only words I said. I didn't say nothing. Nonsense.
Crazy,
I'm dying today, y'all.
This guy Junior is hilarious, man. Nah, it's crazy because I feel that same way, but that's how I feel with betting on it. Like the NBA, I mean, I'm just getting a break right now. This guy got me crying over here, man. It's gonna be a break for NBA. I'm gonna dive into college. It's gonna be college Saturday and Sunday. I can tell you they're full throttle. I mean today too. And today the college card really ain't that what's called. And the one that I told my guy Central Michigan last night. It was at 4.5, 3.5 this morning. And I mean it makes you feel good. I lost value, but it makes you feel good because obviously the motherfucker got hit, but I do think it's the right side as well. Central, I think they're gonna beat Akron today, man. But that's the one I was telling them. I think it's a sharp side today. But yeah, tomorrow diving into college and Sarah. My thing, I like to go and I gotta look at shit in depth, man. And anything can happen in these games, man. Anything. I mean. And if you bet it, obviously people are going to win, people are going to lose. Anything's at 50-50. It's just about being on the right side. I'm going to watch the game. I heard it was a new format. I don't bet on the All-Star game. I've never made a bet on the All-Star game. Never three-point contest, never dunk contest. It's just something that I don't do. I'll watch it, but as far as me putting my money down, I really have to. I'm going to tell you guys over and over again, when I'm putting my money down, I really have to think that I'm going to win. Like I really, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it unless I really, really think I'm going to win. No ifs,
I
and
watched
buts
the
about it.
three-point contest
I don't play around with my cheddar like that. I don't. I don't. What you say, Junior?
No, I just not to be the one grumpy person on the show. I do watch the 3-point contest because they're not pretending. They care. They want to win that. The dunk contest, I'll watch that too. It's not what it used to be when we were kids, but you know what I'm saying? Nobody could top what Vince Carter did, in my opinion. But Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine came close, though. That was sick. What they did was sick.
That was a great year.
But
that was my favorite year of pretty much my adult life, I'd say.
Yeah. Zach LaVine, I gotta give props to Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon because they put on a show, made me jump out of my seat. They did dunks I've never seen before, which only happens once every decade. So you got to show them some respect for sure.
And honestly, I think Derrick Jones Jr. and I think we're gonna get a show. Because I mean them two guys, Aaron Gordon gonna bring some shit. Here because he feel like he got snubbed in that last of which he did. And Derrick Jones Jr. he gonna do some. That guy there, he probably gonna put his head in the. He probably gonna try to jump through the damn hoop himself tonight. I can see it. And you see some of them dudes like the Mavs, man. I see him jump all the way up. I think he did one of the things where I don't know, probably not all the way through the hoop. I'm probably tripping, man. You probably ain't gonna see no shit like that. But hey, anything can happen, man. That's it for today's show, man. 223 people watching, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We really do, man. Like I say, it's a like card today. Y'all hit the like button. If we get 100 likes, 150 likes on today, man, that'll really show something for real on this like of a day. You know what I'm saying? Usually we get like 500 live each day, 400 some, which we appreciate y'all for that too. But y'all hit that like button, man. It goes a long way. We've been getting like 300 likes. I think the other day we had 500 likes, bro. For real, 500. That's it right there. That's it. I like that. Junior. Well, Junior, no disrespect, but I know that you don't have any official plays on the what you call it. So we're just gonna let Jordan say what you know what I'm saying, your plays on the some serious stuff though. Jordan, we know you actually, you know what I'm saying, you into it. So the 3-point contest and dunk contest, your official plays, my guy, if you don't mind. Or whoever you look at.
Yeah, I'm laying off the skills competition for sure, and I'll probably end up laying off the dunk contest. But if I'll give you my picks for all three if you want to tail on those. But the only ones I think I'm betting on is Davis Bertans on the 3-point contest. The other two, I'd say Derrick Jones Jr. for the dunk contest, and I think I'll stick with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for the skills if you want to roll with that one. But those two are just leans at this point. Probably gonna stay that way as well. And I like the USA tonight. I still think there's value if you can get it at 5.
Got you. Any play on Team LeBron versus Team Giannis? We know in that fourth quarter, it started to get lit. And or it's over easy play, Jordan. Is it easy?
That's the thing. Like I don't know how the new format's going to play into that. So it just scares me away from betting at this point. Unless I look into it a little bit more and find something else that has a lot of value, I'll probably just watch it. Maybe if I get props, I'm getting props offered for tonight. So I mean I might go that route or something like that on Sunday. But that's stretching it thin because nobody wants to win that game. So it's hard to handicap a game that nobody wants to win. You can't judge who's going to. You guys know, Junior's a coach. You play effort is like 80% of basketball, especially on defense. Like, I mean, it's like if you're not bringing effort and you're just messing around out there, it's really hard to like judge and handicap a game. So I'll probably like just stay off the All-Star game on Sunday. Keep it to the little niche competitions tonight and tomorrow.
Exactly. And I'm sorry if I know it's Min Gwen. Say J Money. I have the sports almanac for the future. I don't know how to say that one. I don't know what to for. Message
that's
me
some
for millions of dollars.
That's some Back to the Future reference.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about, but out the almanac, I've never seen that word from the future though. Yeah, so if you got it, let Oliver, you ain't got that shit, man. My guy said the two dislike Jay Patel. Nah, on me, Jay Patel. I ain't gonna even mention it, but yeah, yeah. Nah, you ain't got this shit, bro. You ain't got it. You would be watching this show. You'd be a bit. That shit don't exist, bro. And everybody that didn't watch, but every gambler that didn't watch Back to the Future obviously has had thoughts of, damn, wish I had that. But man, that shit ain't possible, man. But yeah, the team. So Jordan, one last thing for the people that don't know the new format. Do you have any? What is the new format for the All-Star? Because I know they brought out something new for the Kobe. You know what I'm saying? At the Kobe situation.
Yeah, I haven't like looked at it entirely, but I know that like they've talked about like doing this to like shorten the games or something like that, like in like actual basketball. It's never going to happen in the league, I don't think, but it's essentially like the first 3 quarters start at 0, and then you play to 25 or something like that, and then there's a target score at the end of the game. It's really weird, and it's there's a lot of math, and you'd think that I'd be into that shit, but I am not, and I don't really care because it is an exhibition game. If it was an actual game where people were trying to win, whereas these guys maybe not trying to win until the last 6 minutes of this game, or we're in the fourth quarter, whatever that target score is, I don't know how the fucking thing is gonna work. I'm just staying away from it.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Trying to get me to
man.
explain something I don't even know. I only know half the story at this point.
Exactly. No, I ain't messing with me. I'm gonna watch it. It's gonna be nice, but
Yeah,
y'all
for
be
sure.
smart with your bets, man. That's the only thing I say. If y'all ever get anything from me, be smart with your bets. Don't only make parlays. If you're gonna do parlays, also do straight bets as well. It's cool to do parlays, but you can't just solely rely on them. Trust me. That and don't bet over your head, man. Don't bet. Gonna be out there betting your rent money and shit. You trust me, man. Been there before. Your ass gonna be at the pawn shop or somewhere outside. Y'all know what's up, man. Y'all know what we're gonna try to do. Leche Alos Bookmakers. Let's try to get to some money, man. We'll holler at y'all. We'll let y'all know when the next show is. Probably will be next Thursday, though. Probably next Thursday when the NBA is back, man. We're gonna holler at y'all. We out.